senior from Detroit, and Mustafa Beatty, 6'7" junior from Memphis, will play inside. Beatty and Butler at the center circle. Eagles in the white, Daemen in the black, and the opening tap is in the air, and it goes over to Daemen as they push quickly front court. They're going to pull up for a jumper from the left wing. Quickly on the way, it is no good, and David Butler rebounds just that fast. Coming the other way, wasting no time, Dalcourt, left-hand wing. Trailer Touchard, right side, Lorenzi. Over the top to David Butler, catch and finish it. Nicely done. Isolated Butler down low, take advantage of his size, and the first points are on the board in favor of the Eagles. 2-0, 30 seconds in from Daytona Beach. Daemen ball front court. DJ Johnson working against Brett Rawlings. They clear out for him. He'll bring the dribble near side. Switch it back over, penetrate in against Lorenzi, and a offensive foul going to get called on number 15, Ajay Rutledge. Rutledge had the dribble with his right hand. He used his left forearm to push Lorenzi off and called for the offensive foul, and the Eagles get it on the turnover. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Man pressure on Touchard applied by George Ebanks. Blake should have no problem with that, and he'll bring the ball front court. Across the timeline to set the offense. Takes it right-hand side to Dalcourt. Wanted Rawlings, couldn't find him. They'll coming back up to Touchard. Dribble drive, go inside, penetrate and pitch off to Butler. Right-hand wing, baseline jumper, too strong, no good. Long rebound comes out to Daemen. They're coming the other way. Little 2-on-3 fast break. Near side, Ebanks with the basketball. Eagles trap him and double team him. He'll kick it cross court. High pass, but chased down there by Rutledge, and now they'll slow it down. Rutledge will kick it back out to Devon Dawson, and Dawson will run the offense. Between the circles, guarded by Butler. He'll go left-hand wing. Over to Beatty, and back this way. All the way around the perimeter to Johnson. Three-point chop on the way for Daemen is no good. Wildcats miss from long distance. Touchard rebounds, and he'll come the other way. Right-hand wing, Dalcourt. Pump fake, gets inside, pulls up from 17. Shots on the way, back of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound, though, on the near side baseline. Kicks it cross-court to Touchard. They'll slash Rawlings through the paint. Can't find him just yet. Now they get him on the right-hand side. Good anticipation and deflection, but the Eagles end up with it. Touchard jumper from 15 is good. Blake Touchard in the right place at the right time. Got a deflection, bounced right back to him. He took one power dribble, pulled up from the elbow, and knocked it home. 4-0 Eagles here at the 18:02 mark. Dribble drive by the Wildcats, goes inside. Deflection, but ball picked up loose on the floor. Now loose again, comes out to the Wildcats in the paint. Little floater over Butler, no good. Stick back, no good. Ball tapped around, and David corrals it inside. Gets harassed, and we're going to get a reach-in foul. David Butler keeps the ball moving. Didn't foul anybody, but did keep it moving. It's going to go on Ebanks, his first personal. Team second here in the first half, and the Eagles get the basketball. Just a little over 2 minutes in, 17:45 to go here first half. 4-0 Eagles thus far. Touchard brings it front court, looks down low to Brett Rawlings. He'll spin inside, back to the baseline with the right hand. A little too strong. Nice move. Too strong on the shot, missed it. And the Wildcats end up with it, and they're racing the other way. Near side with the basketball is Johnson. He'll take it into the paint, bounce pass far side. Three ball from Ebanks is good. George Ebanks hits the first field goal for Daemen, and the 4-0 lead is just that quickly down to 4-3 at the 17-17 mark of the first half. Touchard gets his pocket picked at midcourt. Ebanks going to take it coast to coast, and he'll lay it in. Turnover in a layup there. That's like a pick six in football. Step in, get the deflection, take it to the house for a bucket. Ebanks puts 5 quick ones on the board, and Daemen's got their first lead of the afternoon. Touchard going to take it in and pull up and knock one down. Blake refocused after getting his pocket picked that time, takes the ball to the basket on a crossover, and able to score it inside. Wildcats go down low. Deflection by Butler. Ball loose on the floor. Lorenzi pushing after it, and we're going to get a hold, I think, on Eric Lorenzi. Yep, 2-4 is the call. Good call there. Looked like Eric got a piece of somebody trying to go around him. Daemen will have the ball on the baseline. 6-5. Eagles lead it by 1 at the 16:44 mark. Just a couple minutes in here on a sunny Saturday afternoon in Daytona Beach. Wildcat ball, far side. Ebanks, skip pass near side, comes all the way over to Johnson. Trapped on the baseline, kicks it all the way back out. Gets it back near side. Now Dawson. Floater down the lane is no good. Rebound by the Wildcats. Kick it all the way back out for 3, and George Ebanks knocks one home, and Ebanks has got a delay a game warning on Daemen. Is that what it is? Or is it a timeout? No, it was a delay a game warning on Daemen after touching the ball after it came through the basket. George Ebanks has got all 8 points. It's 8-6. Daemen leads it by 2. Touchard up high for the Eagles. Gets a screen from Rawlings, comes near side, crosses back over to the right, goes to Lorenzi. Wants to go to Butler, can't find him. Now he goes down low. Ball's deflected, and they'll say last touch by Dave out of bounds. That'll be Daemen basketball. Looked like the ball was touched by Daemen on the baseline, but referee said no, went off of Dave, and it'll go over to Daemen on the turnover. Eagles might have forced that one inside that time. Lorenzi tried to go there quickly. Butler was covered, and he went right back to him before he had gotten enough space to get open. And the Wildcats have the ball top of the circle. Left-hand wing beyond the three-point line is Dawson. Comes back near side to Rutledge. Rutledge bounce pass cross court to Ebanks, working against Touchard. He'll penetrate, spin the lane, little up and under. Partially blocked by David Butler, but rebounded inside by Rutledge. He'll put it back up, no good. Butler will rebound. Butler being harassed in the backcourt by Ebanks. Gets to Touchard. The Eagles have a little 5-on-4. Right side down court. Bounce pass down low to Brett Rawlings. He'll go in and score it easily. Nice job there. Not really a fast break necessarily, but the Eagles do push the ball quickly. Get it down low for a good bucket. Block shot there by Butler. Rebound the Eagles to Dalcourt. Here comes Glenn in transition. Ball fake, goes down low to Rawlings. He'll go up, get his shot partially blocked, gets his own rebound, and sticks it back in. Rawlings has got 4 quick ones here in the last 2 possessions, and a timeout taken by Coach Don Silveri on a Saturday afternoon as part of the Daytona Mitsubishi Shootout. This is the championship game. Daemen College from Amherst, New York. They are members of the American Mid-East Conference, and those folks who follow NAIA basketball, especially Embry-Riddle basketball, are familiar with the names of Mount Vernon Nazarene, Walsh University, and Cedarville, teams that we have all played either in the regular season or in national tournaments, and they are a member of the American Mid-East as well, along with Daemen. Daemen ball front court. Out high, Dawson, left-hand wing, goes over to Johnson. Looking down low, swinging all the way across to Ebanks. Touchard will fight through the screen. Ebanks near side, works it over to Rutledge. He'll run the baseline over Dalcourt, and he'll go inside and slam it down. Ajay Rutledge got loose on the baseline for a one-hand slam, and it's a 10-10 game at the 14:31 mark. First bucket of the night scored by somebody other than George Ebanks for the Wildcats. Rawlings over the top to Butler, and we got a whistle and a foul before the ball could get to him. 33, Mustafa Beatty with the foul, his first, team's third. And the Eagles ball on the end line. And we got a brief stoppage here. Not sure what the horn was for. Maybe they didn't get who the foul was called on. Oh, no, it's a media timeout. Media timeout here at the 14:22 mark. 14:22 to go in the first half. Eagles inbound the basketball quickly, coming out of the timeout here. Get it out to Blake Touchard. He'll go to Rawlings, top of the circle. Lob over the top to Butler. Catch and slam it down. Butler, superior size inside. High-low game, Rawlings and Butler. 6'7" and 6'8", working hard to get that easy bucket there for David Butler. 12-10, Eagles by 2. Rutledge dribble drive inside against Lorenzi. Little runner is up, and it is good. The Eagles cleared out, gave just a little too much room for A.J. Rutledge that time. Touchard will go ahead of the pack to Rawlings. He'll go to the basket. Runner is no good and a foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Good look ahead of the pack there for Touchard to find Rawlings. Brett will go to the free throw line left-hand side. First trip to the free throw line for either team here this afternoon. And Rawlings does make the first. Brett for the season, 12 out of 14 coming in, 86% from the charity stripe. And he's got both of them. The Eagles looked like they had a little bit of confusion there, like they were going to get into their full court trap, but only half the team jumped into it. And so they backed it off. Daemen will have it. Front court, Ebanks near side, beyond the three-point area. Dribble drive, gets inside, penetrating pitch, good ball movement, 3-ball, left-hand wing on the way, is short. Rebound tapped in the air, comes down to Daemen, up and under against Butler, no good, and Dave rebounds inside. Out to Touchard. Touchard's got Dalcourt to the right. Rawlings trying to establish position down low, couldn't get there quick enough with the basketball, and Blake will have to slow it down. Ebanks guards Touchard up high. They'll come off a screen from Lorenzi, get to the basket, pull up from 15, knock it home. Nice soft touch. The left-hander, Blake Touchard. 6 on the afternoon. 6 for Rawlings, 6 for Touchard. and 4 for Butler. 16-12, Eagles by 4. Wildcats front court, run a little weave here, out to Ebanks against the Eagles 2-3 zone. He'll dribble drive inside, go over Butler, too strong. Rebound tapped and controlled by Eric Lorenzi. Going to go ahead of the pack to Brett Rawlings. Catch and lay it up and through. Nicely done. Eagles, good job in transition here this afternoon. Created multiple easy buckets. A couple of them for Brett Rawlings. Good pass from Lorenzi that time. 18-12, Eagles by 6. Ray Graham at the scorer's table, ready to come in at the next stoppage. Rutledge drops off out high, dribble drive in, penetrate and pitch, near side. 3-ball Ebanks, off the mark, too strong. Rebound pulled in by the Wildcats, and they stick it up and back in. Rutledge with the putback there. Eagles waste no time coming the other way. Butler up high, dumps to Rawlings inside. He'll catch and get triple teamed. Ball's loose on the floor on a deflection, and Brett gets tied up in there. Good effort by both ball players down low. Referees will come in and separate the scrum. Held ball. Possession arrow should favor the Eagles after the opening tap went to the Wildcats. Be the Eagles ball underneath. They'll keep the remaining 24 seconds on the shot clock. They'll bring Ray Graham in the game. He'll come in for Rawlings. And Coach Silveri will counter. He'll go to his bench as well. Travis Craig will check in. He will bring Jim Regan with him. Craig, a 5'8 senior from Buffalo, and Regan, a 6'6 freshman from Williamsville, New York. Eagles ball underneath the basket, off to the right-hand side. Glenn Dalcourt will be the trigger man to start this time. Into Graham. Back out high to Touchard. Blake will take the dribble, cross it over, come back and float the lane. Pull-up jumper, no good, and a foul. Foul on Travis Craig, his first personal. And that'll be a 2-shot foul here for Blake Touchard. Nope, they're going to say he got him before the shot. Before the shot, so it'll be Eagles ball underneath. Glenn Dalcourt coming out. Brandon Caputo will come in for the Eagles here at the 12-minute mark. 18-14, Eagles by 4. Into Graham, rips through to Touchard, top of the circle. Guarded by Craig. Touchard looking for Graham, can't find him. Going to go to Butler in the high post. Wants to go over the top to Graham, can't find him. Back out to Touchard to reset it. Shot clock at 20, plenty of time. Touchard, dribble drive, gets into the paint. Floater up with the left hand is no good. Rebound pulled in by the Wildcats. Coming the other way with the basketball over Butler. A shot is no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Lorenzi. And it will be Wildcat basketball on the baseline. 11:31 to go in the first half. 18-14, Eagles up 4. Wildcat basketball inbounded quickly on the baseline over to Mike Maisto. Kicks it out for a 3-ball. It is on the way, and it is good for Jim Regan. Back to a 1-point game. 18-17, a 5-0 run here for the Wildcats to cut the 6-point lead down to 1. Caputo, right-hand wing, beyond the 3-point area, looking for Butler. They go over the top. Dave will catch it, get it deflected away. Good weak side help. Here come the Wildcats the other way quickly. Steal by Touchard. He'll go the other way. Blake going to get ahead of the pack, and he'll put it up and get hammered to the floor. And he'll go to the free throw line. Foul goes on DJ Johnson, his first personal. And Blake Touchard will go to the free throw line. Hard foul there against Blake Touchard as he got ahead of the pack on the fast break. Two-shot foul coming up here for Blake. First free throw hits the front of the rim, side of the rim, back of the rim, and then falls off. He's got a second one coming. Touchard, 8 out of 13 from the free throw line on the year, coming in 61%. 11 points per game. About 4.5 assists. Second free throw also in and out. Did a full 360. And Daemen rebounds the basketball and comes the other way. Near side, Rutledge crossover. He carried it. And the Eagles get it on the turnover. Butler checked out. Rawlings returns for the Eagles. Danny Krazit checks in. And Lorenzi came out. So it's Caputo, Krazit, and Touchard, 3-point guards on the court for the Eagles, along with Graham and Rawlings. Touchard, right-hand wing, guarded by Craig, goes to Caputo in the corner. Dribble drive inside, kicks it out to Rawlings. Looking over the top to Ray Graham, can't find him, goes to Krazit instead. Back out high, Touchard. Shot clock at 15. Touchard takes a dribble down the paint, penetrate, kicks it off to Rawlings. 3-ball far side, going to be short, rebound inside for Caputo, goes back up and gets stripped. And Daemen comes out of there with it. They push the other direction. On the far side with the basketball is Dawson. Looks down low underneath. They kick it out on the baseline, far side. 3-ball on the way is good. Jim Reagan, second 3 of the afternoon for Reagan, and it is a 20-18. 8-0 run here for Daemen. Eagles led at 18-12 a couple minutes back, but have gone quiet since. To Shard, to Rawlings. Double team down low. Shoots the turnaround and gets hacked on the arm. He's going to go to the free throw line. I think it's Reagan that got him. First personal. Team's 6th. Put Brett Rawlings on the free throw line. Here at the 10-minute mark exactly. Midway through the first half, 20-18. Daemen leads it by 2. Brett Rawlings' first free throw is good. He's got 9 on the afternoon. Eric Lorenzi coming back for the Eagles. Blake Touchard will get a rest. And Daemen will go to their bench as well. Corey Silcott coming in for Devon Dawson. Silcott, a 6'3" junior from Brooklyn. Rawlings makes them both. Ties the game up at 20. Here comes Craig, front court. Krazit will wait for him there and pick him up. Eagles going to play straight man. Krazit drops off for Maisto to Rutledge. He'll take the ball to the basket. Shot is no good, but a foul. Foul on Caputo is his first personal. Back at the ICI Center for Ajay Rutledge to shoot his 2 free throws. First one is good, second one good. And the Eagles have the basketball. Down 2, 22-20 at the 9:43 mark. Caputo brings it front court, picked up there by Rutledge. Near side to Krazit. Double teamed over on the far side, looking for help. Skips it to Lorenzi. Dumps down to Ray Graham. He'll go up and under. Finish it inside. Nicely done. Ray Graham. Athletic move underneath. Wildcats waste no time running the other way, and the Eagles don't get back on defense, and Rutledge able to take it right to the basket over top of Brandon Caputo and score it easily. Eagles not doing a good job defensively right now in transition. Tied, 24-22 now. Daemen with the lead. Lorenzi's jumper no good. Tip in is good for Brett Rawlings. Brett's got 12 of our 24. 24 apiece here at the 8:58 mark. Eagles going to jump into their 2-3 zone, it looks like this time. Craig over to the far side. Now back up high. They work it this way. Over to Maisto. Into the corner to Regan. Dribble drive down low, and he charges into Ray Graham. And the Eagles get it on the turnover. Foul on Regan is his second. And Ray Graham steps in to draw the charge, just like he did last night in the game against Florida College. Scored a bucket and drew a charge on the ensuing possession last night. Did the same thing here tonight. A little bit of pressure here in the backcourt. Graham looking to trigger to Krazit. He'll have to come to Caputo instead. Caputo will go ahead and bring it front court. Tied at 24 at the 8:35 mark. Right side, Lorenzi. Over the top, Ray Graham. He'll catch on the baseline and get bumped into down there. And no foul call, but the Wildcats touch it out of bounds. That's Mike Maisto with the deflection. Eagles will trigger from underneath. Krazit comes all the way out near Rawlings. Back to Krazit, right-hand side. Goes a lob to Rawlings down low. He'll catch on the block, turn and shoot the baseline. Good. Brett Rawlings is feeling it this afternoon. 14 points on the afternoon for Rawlings. 26-24, Eagles by 2. Rutledge with the basketball near side. Dribble drive past Caputo. Goes to the baseline. Runner too strong. No good. Rawlings the rebound. Hands it off to Krazit. He'll push front court. He's got Lorenzi to the right. Caputo to the left. He'll go over the top to Graham. Catch down low. Ball fake and finish it. Ray Graham working inside. Nicely done. Ray only goes about 6'5", but his leaping ability makes him closer to 6'7" or 6'8". And very athletic inside. Go over the top to him. He elevates and pulls it in. Craig front court, near side over to Beatty. Back up high, steal by Krazit. Nope. Wildcats end up with it. Far side. Craig, left-hand wing. Back to Craig. Far side. 3-ball is good. Travis Craig, his first three-pointer of the afternoon. Takes it back to a one-point game. Near side, Lorenzi. He'll catch on the perimeter. Turn and face. Skip it far side, Caputo. Jab step over to Rawlings. Rawlings going to go to the baseline, work hard down low. Spin move into the paint. Spin back, baby hook. Can't get it to